Summer movie season 2010 has almost arrived, and I thought I'd share with my subscribers my top 10 most anticipated movies of this up-and-coming season. Let's get started. Starting off at number 10 is The A-Team. Hollywood is once again taking an old original kick-ass TV show and adapting it on the big screen with a new cast. When have they done this before? Well, nowadays, almost every week, and I'm getting tired of it, but this movie looks from the trailer like a kick-ass film that pays tribute to the old TV show. It also has a great cast lined up, and I hope they deliver the over-the-top dialogue that was in the old TV show as well as the original cast. So hopefully this movie delivers good action, good comedy, and overall a fun film. Coming in at number 9 is Grown Ups. Adam Sandler is returning to his quirky comedy roots after last summer's depressing yet funny People. Now I thought he was going to stop after last summer with all these over-the-top comedies because in last summer's Funny People, he was basically making fun of himself for being in them over these past 10 years. But, you know, I guess he's back at it with a teaser trailer, which is all I've seen for this movie. I haven't seen much advertising for it. Hopefully that's a good thing. Maybe they're saving the best for the big screen viewing. Or maybe it's a bad thing because the movie's actually going to suck. But I always get suckered into these Adam Sandler movies. You know, they have some heart to them. It always drags me in. I know that I'm an idiot for doing that. But whatever. This movie features a familiar cast that we've seen in his past comedies, such as David Spade, Rob Schneider, who is funny. I don't know why people don't like him. Chris Rock, and Kevin James, who I also like. So hopefully this movie will be funny. Hopefully it'll deliver the laugh. Filling the slot of number 8 is The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a children's TV program that I used to watch when I was a little kid. Now I don't like anime all that much, but the source material of that movie was enough to keep me entertained. Now The Last Airbender, the feature movie, is being directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Shit, he's back. Ugh. You know, I like this guy's horror movies in the past. I love Signs. It's on my top 10 favorite movies list ever. But this guy has just been off so much that I don't know if he can transfer from horror or twists onto a action movie that looks pretty entertaining, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about this movie. Like I said, I like the TV show, but I don't know how it's going to transfer onto the big screen. I mean, I don't know how the story's going to be represented, but from what I know from the trailer, it looks entertaining. So hopefully it'll be a good one. M. Night Shyamalan, I gave you your last chance 2 years ago and you let me down. Right now, you're just up there. I don't know what to think. Number 7 is Predators. I love the first Predator movie. I remember watching it countless times as a kid. Arnold Schwarzenegger, please, I can't say come back to acting. We'll get to that lower down the list. But anyways, this movie from the trailer alone looks awesome. I love Adrian Brody as an actor. The Pianist is a great movie, and hopefully he can pull off the tough guy role, and hopefully the rest of the cast joins him, and hopefully, an entertaining kick-ass film. I can't wait. Coming in at number 6 is Shrek Forever After. Now, I know what you're saying. The third one sucked balls, and this one looks even worse. Well, that may be true, but I'm going to give it a chance. You know, when I first saw the teaser trailer for this movie, I didn't know what to think. You know, maybe there's a great enough twist in this movie to revamp the whole franchise. I love the first 2 movies to death. I think the first one was just a little bit better than the second one. Great animated movies that should have got Best Animated Picture, both of them. But what can you do? Pixar rules that world. But anyways, hopefully this movie will turn out good. I don't know. I mean, it's got competition from Toy Story 3. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. Okay, so we're down to my top 5. Starting with number 5, Robin Hood. This movie looks awful, but it's directed by Ridley Scott, so hopefully it'll turn out good. You know, from the teaser trailer, it looked okay, and the second trailer, just, the story seems all over the place. There's no memorable lines, there's no speeches that really get me motivated to fight. It just looks, I don't know what to say. I mean, the acting could be good, the writing could be great, I mean, the action looks pretty good, but, you know, I just don't know what to think about this movie at this point. The only reason it's so low down on my list is it's Ridley Scott. I love the guy. I just hope he doesn't take Gladiator and put it in Robin Hood's world, because that's basically rehashing his old ideas. So, I don't know what to think about this movie. Coming in at number 4 is possibly going to be the greatest action movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Hopefully, The Expendables, which was supposed to come out in April, but they pushed it back to August. I can't wait for this movie. From what I saw in the trailer, the story looks iffy, but it's got possibly the greatest cast ensemble ever since Star Wars. Stallone, Willis, Lee, Transporter, don't know his name, Drago, who was in Rocky IV, and the return of the He Is Back Schwarzenegger. He was featured in the trailer, and I can't wait, because he looks like he's in shape again. This movie will hopefully deliver the action that I want so bad from these guys in the same movie. Hopefully I'll get a wet dream from it. I can't wait for The Expendables. Bring on August. Number 3 is also the third installment of my favorite Pixar and overall animated movie of all time. It also had a great sequel. Toy Story 3. Now, I don't know what's the matter with me. I mean, I still have a child personality. People tell me all the time. I mean, I still get tingly when I see the trailer for WALL-E or Up. But for some reason, I didn't get it when I saw the trailer for Toy Story 3. Maybe it's because over these past 10 years, I've been introduced to other Pixar characters that I feel for, and I just haven't seen these guys in so long that I'm not getting the tingly feeling when I see the trailer. I mean, maybe it was just a bad trailer, but, you know, it had some good elements. I mean, Andy growing up, them being moved to a daycare, it looks like a pretty enjoyable story. For some reason, I just can't get that tingly feeling like I'm back in my childhood. I don't know, but it's Toy Story, so it's on the bottom of my list. Top 3, I can't wait for this movie, even though I just don't feel anything. What is wrong with me? Filling the spot of number 2, number dos, is I Am an Alcoholic, starring Robert Downey Jr. in a big cast. I mean a huge cast. Well, not huge, but hopefully this movie doesn't have Spider-Man 3 syndrome. Now, I know Jon Favreau is a cool enough guy not to let that happen. I love the guy as a comedian, love him as a writer, love him as a director. I love the first Iron Man movie. I thought it was a cool movie, you know. Went on a Saturday morning, didn't really see the trailers, thought it kind of looked like crap, but then it surprised the hell out of me. Hopefully I'll get that feeling, plus more from the sequel, which looks awesome in the trailer. And my number 1 most anticipated movie of summer movie season 2010 is Step Up 3, Double D's, which we see a lot in these movies, but hopefully this one will deliver and exceed all my expectations. Channing Tatum in the first movie was incredible. I said, hey, here's a new face that I like. Then I saw him in Rise of Cobra last summer. Great in an action movie. This guy can do all genres. Dear John, he proved to me that he can be so dramatic. He's on a hot streak. Every single director in the world wants to work with this guy. I think that was pretty good acting. If you disagree, fuck you. Anyways, you know what it is. Inception. Christopher Nolan is back. That sounded Irish. But I can't wait for this movie, and for all you haters saying, it's like the new Matrix. Nolan is rehashing the Matrix. Fuck you. This movie is different. It may have the same kind of idea, but you don't know if it's taking the Matrix stuff and putting it in a dream world, okay? This could be an entirely different premise, and I think it's going to. I think the acting looks great. He's finally working with Leonardo DiCaprio. This guy's worked with every great director working in Hollywood, either dead or today. Christopher Nolan is the greatest director in Hollywood, in my opinion, today. The guy is on such a hot streak, and I hope it doesn't end with this movie. I think it's going to be great. I think the summer looks pretty good. Hopefully I'll get to review all the movies I've mentioned, and I'll see you Friday with the losers, which is tomorrow. I have no idea what this movie's about, but hopefully it'll be good. I'll see you guys. Bye.